Are they backwards?
Why is everyone dressed like they're not dressed?
Because you keep changing your mind about the costumes, Vignette Valencia.
Do you know what it
Terrible
means to be
aunt.
in charge of public relations for this
Feels like a real phone
light parade? And
background
by extension,
stuff.
Where am I gonna find a new costume designer for the light parade with only 2 weeks left?
I'm
Rarity!
not promoting you.
What is that?
Everything the way I want it.
Watermelon?
Magic!
Oh.
Oh, I like that though. I like that look.
What?
She just ate the salad.
We should have deleted that salad from existence.
Yeah. Matter destroyed.
Equestria Land? Free?
America Land?
Actually, they'd pay us to go there.
Because Applejack got fired from her last job.
Equestria Land is actively based on the real Equestria, right?
I don't know.
Because they know about it because of these people.
We'll be
I don't know.
together.
You open yours first! No, you open yours first!
You're both fired.
No, they won't open it until the next season.
Okay. Same time. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Just a sale at Stinky Bottom's Discount Hat Emporium.
40% off! Sorry, not helping.
Who else would need a hat?
Rainbow's about to
Not
buy a
going accept
hat.
it without you.
Honestly, come back with a hat.
Yeah.
No,
They have real realistic phones.
The late night
I like that.
sewing.
Like their
This has
apps
been your
and stuff.
dream since...
Probably shouldn't have quit my old job this morning.
Oh.
I'm sure they
Yeah,
haven't
quit!
replaced you already.
No!
How different is that from what she was just doing already?
and
3 million followers on Snapchat.
You're Snapchat now.
Is Snapchat supposed to be a post pun?
Already tell you've gotten the
Yeah, it's like Snapchat, but is it? What's the gap part?
where you can buy
The Light Parade is the most important event in the
Wait, is that the
Over 100 cast
Proudly
members,
Yonder?
and you are going to make them look perfect.
The roller coaster?
Maybe.
Oh, it just goes everywhere, yeah.
Don't put anything on that table, especially your phone.
Reason just to
What did you do to the table?
Oh yeah, because she thinks something weird happened on it. She doesn't understand that it's her power
It's
yet.
SCP.
Rarity.
Well, it's her phone's power.
Corn cobs.
A big job.
Corn cobs on a sewing machine.
The pompadour guy.
I didn't see him.
I was
Like we saw him
because
earlier, he was
Well, it's
so
not that I'm...
yeah.
Was it a guy? Your phone.
It's got apples on it now.
That makes it better.
Not her.
Oh yeah, that was her.
She posts a lot of pictures of her Welsh corgi named Yas Queen. Every awesome athlete in the world.
That's another like meme thing that Fluttershy
Don't look at
said.
me.
Yeah.
Follow bots that post
Bangs.
Ooh, that felt weird for this show.
But can we use your phone? Mine's been acting super weird lately.
Thank you.
Like, I'm surprised she's not.
Is she gonna be the villain? Like, seems like.
Like, I feel like she doesn't even know it's.
this.
Like, not yet, she's not. She'll get there.
She's gonna be like a victim villain.
I told you not to use the B
Kinda
word.
like Gloriosa.
I'm your
Yeah.
friend.
Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Twilight Sparkle, and Fluttershy.
Come on.
Whoa.
You're better than that.
Wow.
I like how often Applejack is just done face confused.
Yeah.
Applejack is a background human,
rainbows.
I guess.
Yeah.
Rainbooms? Why is that familiar?
100,000 followers, focused consumer-centric demographic.
The reason you named this place
Curated content
Equestria
consistently
Land?
BYBB. Be yourself, but better. That's been my power phrase
Since
since
I started my first company.
Power phrase.
That was a good walk.
Hey, naysayers gonna nay.
But I say BY.
She really does feel like an annoying internet personality.
Does Applejack not have a
I'll at you later.
online presence?
No.
Probably
Oh, yeah.
That's why she didn't get hired.
Oh, yeah.
She's amazing,
Like,
right?
but because Applejack is off the grid, she has some advantage as well.
They immediately split up into what
I don't
groups
know
they're
why
gonna
you're giving me your
check stuff
frowny
out by.
eyebrows.
It's nothing.
Live.
BYBB.
Rare out.
Well,
I thought she said raw rat. Also, they were in a Daring to Do movie.
Yeah, true.
Like, she could have mentioned that.
Also, they saved the world a couple times.
Casually, yeah.
I wish I'd gone with Sunset and Twilight, or Pinkie Pie, or anyone else in the entire park.
Applejack.
Hey,
There's a background picture I've been seeing who.
warm up before the big game.
could be twist, but I'm not sure.
Dragonlance drag racing?
No, I don't.
There's Terrible Steven again.
And that's a blue kid. Well,
Has it? I only saw Terrible Steven.
Terrible Steven will have a name soon. Like,
Probably, yeah.
shut up a lot.
Oh, Pumper guy, yeah.
Anything I can do to help?
Atrocious Steven.
atrocious green Steven.
No, Blue. What? Aw. Why you gotta...
Zipper.
Yeah, no, but like... That's the worst adagio I've seen.
Oh, was that an adagio?
Yeah, it was one of the sirens.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I was thinking the zipper.
I missed that.
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't say it.
Well, no, but it was obviously done. Like,
Wanna take a break and go
what a
get
terrible
caramel
representation of her and her culture.
I can plan the rain. Get me 100 ponchos, stat!
Ponchos aren't gonna help.
If
100 ponchos will.
If she stitches them together into a giant umbrella.
Roseluck and some...
Old lady.
Did as a kid.
Not one of the grannies, though.
Yeah.
Not one of the grannies gone wild.
Yeah.
Like, the rainbow track is hurting my eyes.
Is this the wild blue line yonder?
Like, I mean, I just said it because, like, that's the only other roller coaster.
Like, Roseluck's face is just like,
That's what you want, right?
I don't know.
Right now? You're about to yell it? Stop the
Like,
Oh, not now.
Oh, Rainbow's the one freaking out.
is that Roseluck's grandma or something? I think it is. I like that. It's out of the park with your grandma.
Who's that?
Someone.
That's a character from the Pudding World. One of those rich guys from Canada.
apples over here.
Shut up. You don't deserve to sell apples.
Porkchips?
You referenced him by name.
Applejack. You're who they hired to be the
Exactly!
girl?
Vignette said she wanted cool nerd chic. I'd say she found it. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Like, I do like that they have different types of apples in the on like that image. Oh yeah! Snips his nails.
You're fired.
Do you by any chance have a knife or samurai sword?
I do want to see Applejack with the samurai sword.
Fluttershy, bad girl. Spiked hair, ripped tights.
I've already commissioned an
I
endless
approve.
graffiti/sneaker artist to tag up a custom guitar. How do you feel about skulls?
I approve.
A bunch of animal skulls.
Ooh, yeah.
Thing that's
Should I notice that his own case looks different?
just thought
It hasn't looked different since
to get
they met her.
exactly what we want.
Oh, but her.
Oh,
It's her own phone.
Getting what I
I
want is
don't
what I
know.
cheese.
Is she gonna
Replace Fluttershy?
It's not the first time Fluttershy has been a Vocaloid.
Oh, she just took her.
She did that on purpose. Okay, this is familiar.
Yeah.
Vignette?
This is equestrian magic. This is what it does.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's actually corners and walls.
Salad.
Do you mind if I eat this salad? I'm feeling stressed.
Oh, yeah, it's a stress salad.
You will eat this for the rest of the
Oh,
day.
the flames.
They're even taller and thinner than I remember. Like,
Oh, of course they're doing this.
They are.
She's gonna cheat.
Oh, yeah, like her.
Twilight, they're just giving you the old bump and tingle to lure you in.
Rigged.
Do you know what's not rigged? The laws of physics.
Assuming no air
Also
resistance
magic.
and when
Like,
people's initial
perfect for this specific problem of equestrian magic.
Yeah. I mean, if she does it first try to do science, I'd be down. Cool. Wow.
You were pretty close, though.
Magic it.
Maybe we should try one more time.
No.
Magic it.
They rigged that somehow.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I want to see how, though, because that was really, like, it didn't look like it.
Magic a scarf. Huh.
Nice.
You're attached to a power cord.
That's a fire hazard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he should just be on fire now.
It's too cool to be on fire.
Is she gonna scream? Yeah, okay.
Oh, she's actually saying things.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
How are we going to win this?
Cheat!
Guess who just mapped
Like-
out a perfect projectile?
Former evil
The
villain.
answer is obvious.
Gravity.
I used all my sense to realize you're cheating.
You deserve it. Abominable Steven.
There's not always a villain with equestrian magic out to get us.
Yes, there is. Cheat!
I don't like to lose.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So cheat!
Cheat!
They won't know. They can't prove anything.
Yeah. They look.
There are no laws against magic.
I was just
It's homunculus, Steven.
There was a guy who just looked like Johnny Test with black hair.
Oh.
Who are you?
I made it out of things I found in the trash, but you can't even tell.
No! It's not gonna. It wouldn't be the worst thing she's put in her mouth. Like.
Yes, still.
Yeah.
Wow. So close.
That's a side of the Funko Brothers we haven't seen yet. So, like being up tired.
How long have we been here?
It's not about the parakeet!
You don't deserve that.
You said it yourself. It's rigged.
Why didn't they cheat?
Because she's rarely
Like Sunset should have been the one to suggest cheating.
It's a crime to fake security badges, you know. I'm a fake cop, and I can send you to real jail.
Explain. I'm looking for
What is this? There's so many good characters.
Tell me you were a deputy fun inspector.
What the fuck? Hell is this? Like,
Ma'am.
you fun inspect me?
What?
Oh, but she's gonna probably see.
Oh yeah.
Like something evil happen.
Yeah. Can I see bad boy flirt?
I already
Bad
told
girl
you you're
flirt
the
chat.
coolest.
Or for short, TCTH bracket TBT, pronounced Taka-Taka-Bata.
You are going to
you saying
represent the
words?
touchstones of cool.
Very skilled voice actress.
Yeah, sure.
Rainbow Dash, 50s sock hop sweetheart, poodle skirt, adorable blonde hair.
Nope.
I know she was up to something.
That should have broken the desk.
She's on the job. You can't break fake government property.
Oh man!
Sure.
You gonna eat that stress salad?
They all just know it's a stress salad.
I like that.
Like,
If anyone needs a stress salad, it's Rarity.
If you're so innocent, then how do you explain this?
Say goodbye
You don't know
to
how it
your
works.
panic, you think.
Whose phone is that?
Just some phone.
she has a spare.
Gotta throw it like a Pokeball.
At what point did Vignette
Can't
become
figure out these
evil?
new
Because like
fandangled
maybe she
apps.
just didn't know what was going on.
Like, she doesn't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
If it's
like now she's using it to her advantage as opposed to telling someone.
like you have to throw your phone.
Like of anyone, you should believe honesty elements.
That guitar looks a lot like Huey's guitar. from here.
She's always blowing smoke up your chimney.
But that's what you
Oh.
It's another thing that looks like a horseshoe. That's
Waiting
Yeah.
to wait.
That's something I've used before.
Obviously, somebody needs to fill Applejuice's spot.
Also, the other two who are mysteriously gone. I'm not going to tell them why.
So, all that stuff she said about you.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like,
Now.
Are they all gonna point out the stress salad?
Magique.
I want to see them point at an empty bowl and say like.
Oh.
I want to see them point at an empty bowl and say, "Oh, did somebody eat the stress salad?" Like recognizing a stress salad, even though. Whoa.
I wish I had this thing years ago.
Yeah. God.
Your friends, but better.
Sunset
Now
looks
we can make the
terrible.
ratings.
Like, trapped in the internet as zeros and ones or erased from existence or something?
yeah.
Oh, they need to get
Whenever I
sunlight
take a
in,
picture
just
of
like
something
last
and it
time.
disappears. And then I
Like
can
my
cut mine down with the swipe of my finger and make them
Well,
real.
last time they got trapped in somewhere.
I hope so.
Can I text her from inside the phone?
Applejack's so
Somebody eat
free.
the salad.
If we're in the internet, we can hack our way.
Yes, I'm
I want to
excited.
see this. Please hack.
Yes, please.
Oh,
Cause
shield.
you two to disappear.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Never underestimate a good
Put her in a shield prison. Our shield's just appearing in.
Flashbang.
You
Yeah.
two
Ha, diamonds in your
It's
eyes.
just a bunch of smaller shields. Oh, there's the not terrible Steven, but still bland, boring kid. I don't like.
Yeah, like they've been
Not
on
as
the
much-
same scenes a lot, and you're like
None of this
you're
would have
mistaking
happened.
one for the other.
No, I haven't been mistaken then.
I really
Like-
screwed things up with Rarity.
Like horrendous Steven has very distinctive hair.
Applejack is just right a lot.
Yeah. I didn't learn anything.
Come on.
We have to save
I want them to hack so bad.
We've been wasting all this
I
time.
want to see Twilight use her magic hacking
Do a
powers.
good hack.
I'm in.
Twilight?
It worked!
Yes!
We're stuck in Vignette's phone. I found a way to hack her Apple Popper app to route a VoIP connection to your IP address.
Yes!
Magic. Got it.
No!
How much coding do you know?
Please do not bring in microchips.
No!
We were just sitting in a white room the whole time?
Microchips.
I
Vignette.
really like that twist. For once, it's not some magical void.
And she's using
how
her
mad
phone to
Sunset
change
Junior
whatever
was.
she doesn't
And
like.
is.
If her phone teleports that many people into this tiny room at the same time...
They'll die?
Yeah, like, that's actually like a serious problem, not just...
You do realize if we stop the parade,
I don't know if he's smart enough to know that.
Is anybody gonna eat the stress salad?
I'm sure
They're all very stressed right now.
corrupted by
gonna eat the
equestrian
stress
magic
salad.
every minute.
He doesn't deserve it.
Why did that have to be like? Why did that have to look like an nausea? Why couldn't it just be some completely unique thing?
Are you honestly asking a social media star to hand over her phone?
Yeah,
Okay, hand over the
she
magic
is.
in.
Very.
Rip it out of her hands
This
with
is the
magic.
version of your friends that will be
Crush it.
chance
If
to
Twilight had cheated at that game earlier, that would have been a good sign for her to use magic to take the phone out of her hand now.
Ooh,
New transformation?
yeah.
Well, are those new?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't remember her having those
Yeah.
arm things.
Just sharing
I don't remember that crown.
Like,
Is it just new ones every time?
Yeah. I mean, they got like new toys, you know.
Did you want rules?
Whoa!
No, yeah.
Cool.
Like, what's
Oh
it
my
called?
god, I just destroyed
What's
it.
it called?
A whip?
No, from Sonic.
Oh, Enter Beam!
Enter Beam.
That could have killed her.
Yeah.
I'm going to be sent to real jail by us fake police.
Very glittery
Anakin
outfit.
has like weird,
And
just
3 million
sphere
followers.
skirt
No real
thing.
I
friends.
like them, just
Like
outlandish.
it's weird, but I don't know.
Rainbow Dash is interesting. in that.
It's like a jersey, but also a dress.
I can't see Rainbow Dash too well.
The rainbows are trending on Snapchat.
Of course.
People are saying that rainbow laser thing was the coolest light green show they've ever seen.
Wait, but there wasn't a. Was there a Rainbow Laser
There
though?
was a single white
Enter
laser.
It's just a whip.
Enter Beam!
You're not too nervous? I should ask you the same thing.
Ah, nice.
Nobody knows about that.
They do.
I don't. For a second, I was like, that's bad, but then I saw the whole thing and I don't need it.
Carousel? Carousel chic? Yeah.
I like the asymmetrical like neck thing or whatever. Like I like.
Carousel Boutique.
Yeah.
I want to see a picture of them like winning.
I was able to cheating.
Like this is a very like heavy rare attack episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I can't see. Yeah, them using their powers.
they got the parakeet! Yay! I love
They took
that.
it from
It's
back
not about the parakeet.
I didn't say it the first time, but I really love that parakeet.
Yeah, it is good.
Whoa! She got destroyed.
She had a concussion. I mean, I guess I just don't understand high fashion.
Of course.
Yeah.
Solar Speed on her own?
I think that girl, that one
big.
girl with the blonde hair was really cool looking.
I want to see the stress salad.
Yeah.
Wait,
There was a mask of
why
dog
does Pinky have a spike mask?
Whoa,
There's
Equestrian
spikes.
Land.
If it was a spike mask, then like, and Pinkie Pie, if it was Pinkie Pie who had it, then that explains it.
Yeah.
Cool. Huh.
Also wear a spike.
Still in the sand.
Exactly.
Like,
He's been sealed away.
Rarity just pulled Applejack up on stage just to be gay. Like,
Yeah.
no one knows who that is. She's not a fashion.
My girlfriend.
So that was Rollercoaster of Friendship, which none of us had seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was an interesting, like, it felt like it went into different directions than other things. Like, for one thing, like, the magic was like I liked the twist with the magic, and that it was not some weird other, like, pocket dimension. It was
also,
just, like...
it's canon with their ability to not notice things, because it's basically the same thing from Rainbow Rocks.
Yeah. Well, no, they...
Like, they didn't know the door wasn't locked.
No, like, it was locked.
Hmm?
Like,
That
it
one?
was locked. No.
They didn't know that it had a door that
In Rainbow Rocks, though.
And no, that one, it wasn't locked.
Yes, it was. Like... They tried opening the door before. They
sure,
tried
that's
ramming.
right.
They had to get vinyl scratch to unlock it from the outside.
I feel like there was a time where they thought something was locked and it wasn't.
That's happened before in like the show or something. I don't know, but like,
okay.
And I remember rocks like they weren't there pointlessly.
Just every time that just magic just makes something magic.
Yeah.
Like does that, and it's happening consecutively. It's not like all the magic came out of the crack at the same time.
Yeah.
And then when it
just like a slow leak over
it's
time.
It's just like flying around until it finds something.
Yeah.
And also, did that purple magic like go through that room before it went into the phone?
I don't know.
I
nobody ate the stress salad, and that's really stressing me out. But yeah, like so there's so much like, especially this was a very Applejack and Rarity focused episode, which I like that they took the chance to explore like choose two characters to really focus on, because I think it always worked best when they do that, because when they try to make it an episode about the main six, you just have like everybody trying to get in their lines one after the other.
They split up all the characters into certain groups.
Yeah. But the focus was definitely
and all the groups were good.
The core conflict was with Applejack and Rarity, which I like, and one of the things I like was with Applejack, the reason she was completely nobody, none of the what's her name, Vignette, the reason Vignette did not even know she existed because she did not have an online presence.
Yeah.
Which
that one time that Rarity forgot to say her name, that was
that
was kind of out of nowhere.
That was kind of out of.
And then she tried to cover to she was like, oh, but you were standing up, I didn't see you.
There were times where I'm willing to a certain degree, believe that Rarity was very stressed out about a lot of things, and I'm willing to believe that a lot of this was due to her stress. I mean, some of it was a bit, but forgiven for that. But I really like how Applejack was not hired because she did not have an online presence, because that's the thing that I made an essay about one time about how companies use online presences to judge new employees a lot, and it's worse to have no online presence than it is to have a bad online presence, because at least if you have a bad online presence, they know what they have, but if you have no online presence, then you could be anybody. You could be a serial killer. I don't know. I just like that.
It also means Microchips has a popular enough online presence to
as a cool.
It means she has a nerdy online presence, which is apparently what she wanted for some reason.
But she knows okay, actually, yeah, because I was gonna say she knows what he looks like, but she probably doesn't actually, because when she saw him, he was like, I wasn't a cool enough nerd.
Yeah.
Which actively
somebody else
means,
probably hired him.
Which actively means Microchips pretends to be cooler. Than he is
that is
online.
very much within his
100% knew that already.
Yeah,
but he doesn't online.
Brains, not brawn, shall solve this issue. Just uses brawn instead.
Hey guys, check out all these terabytes of data I deleted this morning. Isn't that cool? What, the half-chewed carrot stick?
Yeah.
You completely deflated when we started talking about microchips.
Yeah, no, I mean,
bad start.
You're actively
microchips. I have a hard time determining. I feel like my disdain for microchips is on a similar level to you with Snips and Snails.
Oh, I just don't like them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I like Snips and Snails. I think they're terrible. I think they're I don't think they're interesting people, but I like them.
Yeah, I guess.
They were demons once.
I just don't they don't do
they're
anything they're
dumbasses.
supposed to. Whatever. I did like that Twilight knew all of that computer bullshit. A lot of what she was saying actually did make sense on a certain level.
I'm glad Microchips didn't save the day I thought he was going to. When they started talking about hacking and stuff.
I was glad that they, Twilight was we can hack!
Yeah.
She was okay with hacking to get out of that situation, but she wasn't okay with cheating.
It's a magic problem,
It's a hack!
I'm going to hack the internet.
Yeah.
No, it should be hacker's voice. I'm out.
Also, the Flim Flam brothers, they looked like they were tired of them doing that, but actually, I bet the reason that they wanted Twilight and Sunset to leave is because they were actively proving that the game is hard to win, and that's bad for business.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Also true.
Also, I really like that parakeet.
Yeah. Although that other guy did win the grotesque Steven, he got the parakeet anyway, like for no effort.
Wait, terrible Steven, bad Steven, grotesque Steven
is saying different ones every time.
I know, it's getting worse though.
I like seeing the Flim Flam brothers. Like, I know we'd seen them as humans before, but like I'd forgotten about that completely.
They really look sleazy.
They fit it. They're very in character for this role.
Yeah.
And as I said during, I like seeing them just worn out and like because I don't think before this we have ever really seen them out of character. Like putting on a
the closest thing was in that one when they were in Las Pegasus when they were like upset with each other or something. But even then, they were still up to their old schemes.
Well, what's their online presence like? Like, would Vignette hire anyone who didn't have an online presence?
Well, they probably have like a really good online presence.
Also, at the very beginning, they're talking about all the ways that they each of them individually was talking about what they follow on Snapgap. Is that it's not what it's called, Snapgap? What does that mean?
I don't know.
But it's just Fluttershy was saying she was following somebody for the puppies or whatever. Twilight was saying she followed
fact blogs.
Science facts.
Interesting science facts.
Yeah, which my new headcanon is that Timber Spruce also reads that blog or whatever and just
says the things that
and she's like, whoa, you're so smart.
Yeah.
my headcanon for awful Timber Spruce.
Yeah. If you've got a thigh gap and you know it, snap your gap.
Just a look of horror at you right now.
If you want to snap your gap.
I clapped my hands to actively avoid doing that motion with my body.
That's what the gap is. Have you ever been to the store, the Gap?
I'm going the fun police on both of you.
Yeah, we need to be fun and affected.
Fake policeman.
Yeah. Well, because he was a park cop. That's why he said he's a fake cop.
He could send you to real jail.
Yeah, he was just a good character.
Yeah,
it was only there for a minute, but then, which is more street time than you'd think some one-off character would get. But then he just vanishes.
Yeah,
he leaves here to fun inspect his room.
I want him and Cranky Doodle in the same, just to have a conversation.
I feel like him and Cranky Doodle would have some game night thing they would do.
Oh, yeah. They both each one of them crouches in front of a car with the headlights on. Because they missed this.
They probably fought in the war together.
You know what? I was gonna, jokingly say, and I bet Granny Smith is there too, just because she's old. But Granny Smith and Cranky Doodle probably have a pretty. I mean, they at least know each other decently enough because they both work at the school.
You would say that, but I don't know. Canterlot is weird. But my dad is a teacher, and teachers do not know each other. They have cliques within themselves.
Oh snap! Your dad is a teacher at a real horse school.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the fake cop in Equestria. I want to know what he looks like.
Speaking of just old people, who is that old lady with rose luck on the roller coaster?
I'd like to believe that's her grandma. She just goes to a park with her grandma, and they go on the roller coasters.
Hey, Granny, you want to know what'll kill you? Let's go on a roller coaster.
I mean, she's you don't know. What do you know about Roseluck's grandma?
At a certain age, you're not allowed on those kind of coasters.
Didn't you see Granny's Gone Wild?
Yeah, but they...
It's an episode of MLP.
For horses, sure, but for humans, they have a whole on roller coasters like that. They have a whole list of do not ride this roller coaster if you are this.
Again, no laws.
I mean, she's game. Did you see the line of that roller coaster? There are no laws.
Oh, true. There was barely a line. People are scared of that coaster.
Appropriately so.
Apparently, there's a part where it goes backwards.
skirt off, like imagine the visual experience of like being on that roller coaster and seeing the tracks in front of you as you're moving really fast along them.
Probably looks pretty good if it's going fast.
Going towards that fake cloud among the real clouds and birds.
Yeah.
Oh, fake cloud, you said.
Yeah,
and not clown. Okay.
You just
As
you're on
opposed to a
you're on
real
the roller
clown.
coaster. You got your arms up in the air, like yeah, and then a bird just in the face.
How do real roller coasters repel birds?
That's why you go with your mouth open. Ah.
I don't want to catch a seagull in my mouth.
Dinner and a show.
Like this show is me throwing up. Like you think a seagull just like a raw seagull just tastes good? Like probably
you don't know Equestria girls.
Probably tastes like anger.
I mean, with all the things that a seagull eats.
I still I'm a little. I wish we got to see more of like Vignette, turn from being like at least being confused, like looking at the table because she thought the table was magic and not the phone, to like realizing that her phone was magic and actively wanting to use it for her own games.
I have a feeling how long was Forgotten Friendship?
I think she was 40 minutes. Well, she was
46
minutes.
How long was it before the cut?
Oh, no,
was this the full?
I don't know. This thing was just 40 minutes, I think. Forgotten Friendship was 44 and then 46 minutes.
I'm gonna say, I feel like Vignette was kind of already a person willing to do, she didn't have to turn evil. She was just already kind of a terrible person.
Like Vignette, I would say she didn't do anything wrong.
It seems that way, but then, at the beginning, she seemed alright.
She had no redeeming qualities. She fired somebody and then hired somebody to do her job for, to make her vision.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's not a good person, but she's not evil either.
Like she's completely internet driven.
Yeah,
also the person she
people
fired
like that
is still hanging around at the music.
Yeah. She's probably feeling pretty vindicated right now.
People like Vignette absolutely definitely exist in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, there were just a lot of times where I was amazed at the things she was saying because someone had to read that off a script and really say just a bunch of internet bullshit lingo all at once
and mean it.
Yeah.
Give that meaning.
Also, no redeeming qualities, including naming a corgi Yas Queen.
Yeah.
She also did consider the possibility that she was killing them, but she did it anyway.
Yeah.
She's deleted from existence or something. I don't know.
She just didn't give a crap. Whatever. I don't know why I self-censored myself there when I've said fuck on video before.
Different degrees.
Yeah.
Of misses.
Sometimes I'm really feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how Rarity feels about the fact that they get new outfits every time they use their magic, and then they lose.
She probably gets a lot of inspiration.
Do people take pictures of that or anything? Because
probably we're trending on Snapgap.
Yeah.
Do you think Rarity recreates the outfits?
When
she
they
takes inspiration.
When they first get the Geodes at the camp and they got those superhero outfits, those will never come back. No one got do they remember those? Do anyone get a picture of that?
I don't know.
Forest.
They're gonna pony up again sometime, and then can have each time they're just gonna have new outfits every time.
Yes.
It's
so in
the next movie when they're all truckers and they all pony up when they make the truck go honk in sync, they're all gonna suddenly get trucker outfits that are with sparkles and stickers and glitter.
And then the trucks.
Are you referencing something?
And then the trucks will turn into galloping ponies.
They had the Rockstar one, they had the sports one, they had the camp one, they had the theme park one, I don't know, truckers,
they haven't gone to
Power Rangers.
Space.
Space is good.
Did they have new different ones in Forgotten Friendship?
Yeah, probably that too, yes. I'm pretty sure, I think maybe once or twice they reused a design, but I'm pretty sure overall they've been unique most of the time.
Also, I really did like Sunset this time around. How angry she was.
I don't like losing.
Yeah, I don't like losing. How angry she was in the room.
The way her face got angry, that's just the angry emoji.
The bandages on her fingers from throwing rings.
I liked that.
When Twilight was Twilight had all the theory, and then she was letting Sunset do it. But that part where Sunset was just really tiredly standing there, and Twilight was basically posing her gay.
And also when they realized it was rigged, they should have realized well, okay, if it's rigged, then we'll play their game.
I don't think Twilight did though.
It was so obvious. She should have used her magic, but they never did.
Yeah.
The thing was, it was rigged definitely, but it still landed when she threw it behind her, when it hadn't before. I don't get it. How do they rig it? I wanted to see the air compression vents under the bottles or something that was truly rigging it.
Magnets, how do they work?
Steven Magnet.
That's
how they work.
Okay.
Magique, as
Also,
says.
Nightmare Moon exists in the real world.
What is this entire Equestria Land thing?
Why
I
is
didn't
it
catch
called
that.
Equestria Land?
I didn't
What is
catch any of
Equestria?
that. Did they ever explain it?
No.
Also, Vignette always said magic.
Yeah, that was good.
I feel like we could have seen more of the original fashion designer.
She seemed like such a character.
Yeah.
She was related to Funnafish, her terrible aunts.
These magic horse people are clearly making no efforts to hide any of the magic they're using. It would have made sense if, they told people about Equestria and then they were yeah, I could make some money off of this, and they turned it into an amusement park. But apparently that's not what happened.
What was Rarity thinking? Combining the, one of the sirens, Adagio Dazzle, in her siren form, with cowboys. That was a Rarity decision.
I don't know.
Okay, cowboys on its own, I understand. But why mix it with sirens? That's sirens and cowboys are polar opposites in my book.
Clearly we don't understand fashion.
Yeah.
Also, Vignette kind of, now that I think about it, kind of reminded me of the girl that was cast to play Daring Do in the movie.
She was a fussy actor.
Well, I mean, looks.
Looks, yeah. What Vignette did remind me of was the general kind of concept in Snot Girl.
Oh yeah,
very very shallow fashion people.
I like Vignette's design.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I liked her weird poncho thingy, the brown thing. It moved really well when she walked around.
I did like Rainbow Dash's poncho in the 9 to 5 short, 5 to 9 short.
Yeah, I like these Equestria Girls characters who are not the main characters. Vignette, Wallflower Blush, the Dazzlings. I want
Cop.
Yeah, I just
Cranky Doodle.
Yes,
he's so good.
I want an episode of Equestria Girls with none of the main characters in it.
Oh, an episode 100, but for the Equestria Girls.
I mean, they're getting there.
Really, they are
short 100,
but not just as much fan service as they can throw in there with well-known background characters. I want. Wallflower Bush to talk to Cranky Doodle and Adagio Dazzle or something. I don't know.
I guess the
Wallflower Blush, interacts with Cranky Doodle, but it's so embarrassing she makes herself forget it because she doesn't want to remember. It's just why did I ever talk to this person?
What are the Dazzlings up to nowadays?
I want to know.
I liked when we saw the Shadow 6, from I like when we saw them in one of those specials. I'd like to see more of them too.
We saw some of them wandering around.
Yeah.
We see Crystal Prep students just.
I'd be interested. I would believe it if there was an episode or a short or something where the Dazzlings were just we've been stalking you for a while because we wanted to kill you, but then we found out you guys just kind of are really hard to defeat, so we gave up, and now we're working at a convenience store.
That's a good premise. I like that. Because I have thought before of the Dazzlings working at a convenience store, but I didn't really think why wouldn't they continue going after them? But I did after having seen so many Equestria Girls things now. Yeah, it's pretty well proven that don't mess.
Yeah, so you were stalking us? It's basically.
Yeah, and they've gotten stronger since then.
And then Sonata would definitely be we were stalking you. It's kind of weird that you didn't notice, but whatever.
I've been Sonata's been liking every post, all of your posts.
Yeah.
Did you not notice that?
Hey, wait a minute. I just remembered something in the comics.
Yeah.
In the comics, there was a thing about how the main six thought that Sunset Shimmer was bullying them online, but it was actually some pretending to be Sunset Shimmer, and
Oh, yeah.
Did that include Applejack? Did she have an online account?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure Applejack did have an online thing, but I guess that's... Comics are one-way canon.
Yeah.
Like, canon goes into the comics, canon does not come out of comics.
I mean,
It's
they
like a void.
explicitly say that Applejack was off the grid in this, but it was
like Applejack doesn't understand like the Snapchat. Like Applejack knows how to use the internet, but she doesn't understand like what's the appeal of this stupid.
It could be that she's just not on that app.
Yeah, like she's probably still on Facebook.
Remember
Facebook.
Facehoof.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Long
like,
face.
Remember how we did see Cranky Doodle in Crystal Prep?
Oh yeah.
Like, I'd like to see a conversation between Cranky Doodle and Principal Cinch.
Oh
yeah.
He'd get fired or something. No, she'd be like, "I'm going to fire you," and then he'd be like, "Not if I talk to the school board first," and then she'd like skitter away like a mouse.
I just like the like not even minor characters. I mean, I don't know, minor characters and one-off characters from Quest Rules.
Yeah,
good stuff. I like them.
Although I have to say the like some of the background characters I could do without.
Oh yeah, like microchips.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would say he's a minor character at this point, to my dismay.
Sure.
But like, I'm also talking about like the background characters. I thought I disliked that one plain-looking kid before. I'm fine with him now. Like, oh, the one I don't like is Horrendous Steven.
Also,
like
both of those
failed clone of Steven Universe.
Both of those kids have moms.
Every time you say a different incarnation of Steven, I'm imagining a different Photoshop to make him look worse.
Because his hair looks like has a terrible texture.
I really need to see like.
Did you say hair?
I'm pretty sure I've seen him every time you pointed him out, but I'm not
purpose?
actively like taking him in.
Yeah.
Like I need to see him like paused on screen.
Yeah.
All right. So taking this mental image, Trixie Boss, help me with this.
Drink it in.
All right. So he's like a light blue. Like he's got blueberry colored hair with like lumps. It kind of seems like a little lumpy style.
Yeah, but it's lumpy. But the little texture design.
Are you describing like Bad Steven?
Yeah.
Because he's green. Like
no, he's like
like the one of the kids is blue and the other one is green.
They're both bluish,
white and gold.
Like I don't know.
All right. Like I want to see him now.
Yeah. Do you want to find him?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Wait, no. Maybe it's his mom's hair that's the worst. Like, the texture of it, like, it's not curly enough to be Pinkie Pie, it's like...
He is green.
Yeah.
To match the parakeet.
But, like, I don't know. Especially in one of the other shorts, he just looked like a bad Steven.
That beak is on a lower layer than his arm, also. So it's not like it's not. It should be coming over his arm. It's not.
I like the plush ponies that were prizes. At
that one transition was interesting.
Yeah, where Rarity like went into Rarity looking pony.
Like I want Sunset Shimmer to just have one of those. Mm-hmm. I don't know, just a reminder of home.
Like I kind of wish that Sunset Shimmer just somewhere in her like living like where she lives like in a shot like she just has like a random saddle or something laying around.
It's just the hair that's like. The curls in Pinkie Pie, like, follow through. Like they
hay bale.
Huh?
Like, just, like, randomly in, like, Sunset's room, I wanted to have, like, a saddle or, like, a hay bale or something. So, something that reminds her of home.
Well, like, or like Sunset, you know, just happens to win a carnival game and happens to win a like horse plush, but doesn't really care that much about it. Brings it back to her house. Then when like Princess Twilight or Starlight are like visiting her, they see that and they're like, "Hey, that looks like Rarity. Like, she'd like that as a gift. Can I have that?" And like, sure, I don't care. And then like in the pony world, like, I don't know, it looks just like you. I don't know.
Well, they already have, like, stuff like that.
It must be Rarity bedazzle her own stuffed animal version of herself.
Mm-hmm. Like, if this was going to be accurate, like, half of the prizes should have been Rick and Morty plushes.
Well, from this year.
Just from experience.
Yeah, Rick and Morty, or, like, whatever's popular. Like, Rick and Morty, Duck Dynasty, Pokemon Go.
Teen Titans Go.
Yeah. There was a lot of Duck Dynasty stuff.
Yeah.
Like... It's just whatever.
But like I would want that. I would want that parakeet.
Oh yeah. But I wanted to complete my thought about her. I guess the mom's hair. I'm shifting my hate beam because like the hair. Because the thing about Pinkie Pie's hair is that it's curly, but it follows through. Like it goes all the way down. But like this, it just curls going off in every which way. I don't know. It just it looks like scribbles.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it's all like the silhouette is just so lumpy. Like it's not curly, it's lumpy. Like it's made out of weird clay.
Yeah.
Lumpy green.
Like there are like if you're a background character and you only have you have a one-tone hair, like that doesn't cut it. Like you gotta have like two tones. Like EqG, two-tone hair. Like
does the scrunchie count as a second tone?
No.
Wait, his only green?
Yeah, no. Like green, but like also two shades of green.
Oh, okay.
Like either two-tone like gradient or otherwise.
Fair enough.
Just like the ones because I made this point at the very beginning of Rainbow Rocks. Like the characters at the very beginning of Rainbow Rocks in the diner, like they look way too plain and simple. Like they look incomplete compared to all of the other background characters that we had seen so far. And that trend continues to these mass citizens. That's all I have to say about that.
Speaking of incomplete, is this mist complete?
Actually, wait, hold on.
I don't have anything more to say about this.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Oh no, props.
It's absolutely a prop.
This isn't a visual medium. You can't bring props.
Is this going to be the?
Maybe. I feel like I don't know how accurate this is, but I feel like since I usually have seen these at least once before we do the mist, then I have processed my thoughts and I have specific points to make, but I don't really have that this time.
Why is it hissing?
That's the sink.
Okay, I'm glad.
Oh, nice. It's basically like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar. Some key differences, I think, but like...
Take a pic.
Yeah. Take a food...
Put it on Snapchat.
Yeah, take a salad pic.
I'll take a picture of that as soon as we are done recording.
Is this your stress salad?
Yeah.
Would you eat this bird?
No.
What if it was a salad that looked like a bird?
Pretty sure this is a
Should I put stress salad in the thumbnail of this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it is the...
Like, is anybody here going to claim the stress salad?
Like, is anyone going to eat it?
Yes. Would you eat the stress salad? Any of you?
No, I'm feeling pretty light right now.
Yeah.
I won't eat it.
Not the biggest fan of
Yeah, I had
salad.
some pho earlier, so...
Like, fair enough. I just wish somebody would eat it.
I got a Subway.
Well, would you eat it, Ghostly Wonder?
Maybe. I'm stressed all the time, so...
Included.
Okay.
And the mist.
Yeah, we're done.